is ridiculous. So right after I got the Grand, I decided I needed some rock sliders for my upcoming trip to Colorado that was in less than 2 weeks. I looked online, I saw a whole bunch of stuff about the Chief sliders being really great, super easy to install, so I decided to go with the Chief. They were super easy to install, but they were super weak, and all this damage is just after a couple medium trails outside of Ouray, Colorado. Dent there, pushed up here, massive right here, all the way up in. Another long bit right here, it's pushed all the way in. And then the big one actually cut all the way through. This is very thin, not even 1/16. Just pushed it in, collapsed it, cut through. Another big old dent right here. Small dent, big dent. 5 years with the Rocky Road Super Sliders. I didn't even have anything dented this much. 5 years. There's a spot there. I think that was from the jack. Sad you can't even use a floor jack on these rock sliders. Better than nothing? It's not something you want to say about something that costs this much. Yes, they are better than nothing. But their competitors half the price and 1,000 times more durable. I shouldn't be saying that about something that costs this much. And welcome back everyone. So today's video is going to cover rock sliders. I just got the Rocky Road Super Sliders in today. So we will be doing a direct comparison between these and the Rocky Roads on this Jeep. So stay tuned, this should be a good one. I'm kind of curious as to the results of some of the tests I'm going to subject these things to. You've already seen what happens when you use it as a pivot and sliding on rocks, whereas these guys definitely took it like a champ. So curious what these guys are going to do. And it's a little odd, seems Rocky Road has definitely gone minimalistic in their packaging, so I'm curious to see how well those held up for shipping. So yet another case against Chief products. They're a high strength, super thin, lightweight steel. It's not. I just used the slider to pivot against a rock. Look at that. I'm gonna have to order these Rocky Road sliders a heck of a lot sooner than I thought. I was really hoping these would last long enough for me to not have to order them. But these might not even last the next 3 months while I wait on the Rocky Roads. This is ridiculous. You probably can't hear me, but this right here is the rock that just smashed my slider. Chief, do better. 60 pounds is not going to put the vehicle over its weight, because that's what you told me. 60 pounds will put it over its weight. So if I'd still had those Chief sliders, this would have been all the way into the door. Rocky Road makes some really good quality stuff. Because there we go.
Well, I'm afraid of turning it off.
Chief slider would have been terrible for that. These things are worth the money at 1/3 the price of the Chief.
Like, it's gotta be in the shot, it's gotta be in the shot.
Can't say much more than that. And they say I need to be gentle with their stuff because it's been rigorously tested.
But I'll have to do like a 5-day to get there.
Yeah. You got a big rocket to your back passenger tire. Might come up one.
Watch the door.
Keep going, you're good. I got you on the back. I got your back. Watch your front. Your rock rail's probably on that rock now.
Yeah. There's your bumper again. You're climbing. You're climbing on passenger. Alright, cut passenger. Passenger. Here's something you cannot do with the Chief rock sliders. Taking the sledgehammer, hammer off some of this concrete mud from my fun this weekend. If I was using the sledgehammer on the Chief sliders that are on the Grand, I would put all manner of dents in this thing. I've done this so many times with these sliders, never have any dents. You can't do that with the Chief sliders. I'm sorry. You can't hit it with a sledgehammer. It's not a rock slider. So here is the sledgehammer test on these Chief sliders. There is no dent right here yet. I'm gonna hit right here, because I just want to knock all the loose stuff off of this before I start working on it so nothing falls on my face. So I'm gonna hit right here, see how much it dents it. Look at that dent. Sorry, Chief. This is not acceptable. That is dent. Alright, so here's my sledgehammer. Here's my rail. I'm not too worried about scratching these up because they're going to get scratched up next week. Put it on the flat spot like we did the other. Just scratching the paint. No dents, just scratched paint. That was a little bit harder of a hit than I did on the Chiefs. Those things folded so easy. But there's my comparison, and I can't wait to see what these things do on the trail versus those. And remember guys, I do have decals out on pixeldecals.com, so check that out. Search Fearless Adventures. Check out my website at www.fearlessadventures.com for my ride schedule for this year and when I post next year's. Keep an eye out for the next video. Until next time, keep on jeeping. Alright, so the Chief sliders are off. I will now be making a Facebook Marketplace post for some gently used mall rated sliders. If anyone's interested, there will be a slight discount, but if you're not going to trail, but you want to look like you trailed, these suckers are for you. So I already did the driver's side, had a few complications, but looks all right. It does stick out an extra inch further than the Chiefs did. I don't think I'll get it all done tonight, but I'm gonna try and get it as far as I can, and try and video so you guys can learn from my mistakes as I figure them out.